Welcome back, mates. Say Marvel Saga Kororinpa. Are you ready for space penguins? Okay, so we're gonna go to space. Boom. Ta-da! Spaceship. Do it. Oh. I guess that was the truth. Ta-da! Okay. So no more vehicle making is available to us. Odd little mechanic they use, but I guess it's one way to force you to... Man, where'd the other ants go? It's one way to force you to play those bonus levels. Kinda wish Anthony's place was a bit more lively, but oh well. I still have to figure out a time to play these bonus levels as well, so, as we still haven't really done that. But I did promise penguins in space, so let's at least start off on that. Hudson tomato. Hudson brand ripened tomato. I don't really know what we're using as fuel, but whatever. So somehow there are whatevers on the ISS. I don't know how. Or easy ball. I want to use the easy ball. It respawns better. That is good. But it slides so little. I'll try it. Man, on hard mode too. Apparently on hard mode, ants are getting lost in space, because you have to rescue ants on hard mode here. Which is questionable. Oh man, look at that shine on that penguin. Space penguin. How? Oh, okay. I just saw that capsule there. I was thinking, how could you ever... penguin is naturally predisposed towards sliding on things. Wish we had the penguin for the tundra sort of place. Oh man, we have such small blocks to go on now. Oh dear, I forgot about these things. Wow. Yeah, gravity changing bits. Doesn't make the place go upside down, it actually changes the gravity. And teleporters, yeah, stuff's getting pretty crazy now when you're in space. When you're in space, they start throwing some of their craziest mechanics at you. Nope, nice. Now the animal balls make very pleasant noises when they bounce against things really hard. I mean, you have to make the jump to get to the checkpoint. Squirrel. Okay. Interesting music. Pretty background. I kind of wish it was animated, but at the same time, I mean, it's space, so I don't really expect it to be animated necessarily. Concentration. Alright. So where was that green gem again? Don't totally recall. I think it was around here. This piece is on its side. Yeah, though, so we're in space now, where there's not really any real up or down, and that's going to be reflected in level designs. It was kind of a leap of faith, but I just kind of knew it was going to be there. It's like they're just going to suddenly take away the guardrail for no reason. Oh man! Let's try and get through there quickly. I almost got through this whole thing without ever falling off, too. Oh well. I don't remember if you unlock a ball here in space or not. I really am going to have to look up what you unlock where after I finish recording this episode. A second time, that is, because I already looked it up prior to recording this episode. The past 4 episodes, and I kind of forgot some things. That was what led to me realizing that you actually do have to get gold trophies for some of these things. Do I want to do more as this penguin? I'll try and do. Oh, wrong map. Alright, so you probably should keep doing space things today. I might just finish up all of, well, not all of them. Because I'm not going to have all of the bonus levels unlocked until after I complete maybe even every level of the normal story. So I might have to do those after I complete the whole game. So I kind of wanted to finish all those off like right before finishing the main story, but I guess that's not how it's going to be, how it's going to work. It's not going to be how it's going to work. Yeah, whatever. Weird words. Yeah, I guess that's how it's going to be then. Okay. I'm just going to switch over to normal marble then. Actually, description. Where'd you go, space? My journey through deep space is almost over. Well, I just started my journey through deep space. What are you talking about? It's really not deep space. We're in the friggin' space station. Anyways. So lots of balls left to unlock, and their difficulty, quote-unquote, does increase as you get through the list. You get more and more that have higher stats, or higher speed, and lower slide and all that. Things that are more useful for getting good times. As a reward for people that are more like hardcore players, I guess. Which I don't really intend to ever be of a Kororinpa game, but whatever. Except for that one time I got that like number 7 world record time on one of the Kororinpa stages, but that's another matter. Speaking of which, kind of, if I recall, I think I actually misremembered the number of balance board stages you have in this game. I think I said it was something like 4 or 5 I thought there were. There's certainly more than that. I remember someone mentioned the number of balance board stages there are in this game when I was reading up on forum posts about this game earlier. And those are the posts, well, from which I learned about thoughts on the similarities or lack thereof of controls of this game versus the first Kororinpa. And one thing a lot of people mentioned was the balance board levels actually controlling pretty much exactly like they wanted them to, aside from the fact that you're using a balance board instead of a Wii remote. And along with that, they mentioned the number of balance board levels, and it was certainly more than I thought it was from my memory. I don't precisely remember how many it was, fortunately. Space Marble. Space Marble. Probably come up with some kind of fun theme song for that. Come on, Space Marble. You can do it, Space Marble. You have an Earth Ant cheering you on. I know you're above puny Earth things, but come on. Space things are always better than regular things. It's not a reference I expected to make, ever. Was because it was a thing I kind of forgot existed until, like, yesterday. Well, not yesterday, today. Referencing things you haven't even seen is always a great idea. Cool. Also, by the way, I'm holding my Wii remote. In case you ever like follow along with the compass, just to give you an idea of how it's not always quite accurate. Like, I'll try to... Like, right now it's perfectly to the left, as you can see in gameplay. Right now it's perfectly to the right, but the compass isn't quite like that. The compass doesn't really reflect it that way. The compass looks like it's actually leaning towards the camera. So it's a little inaccurate like that. It's bouncing off, darn. Freaking bounce stat, man. It's my one gripe with the marble. It bounces more than I wish it did. Like, my dream marble would probably have the stats of this marble, but with no bounce. There you go. We can agree to disagree, Anthony. Look at that. Just go along on its lonesome. Man, I bounced a little bit there. If I had just bounced over the thing, I swear. Stump a bit. Alright, so I keep feeling like I'm feeling drawn away from these space levels. I don't know why. I feel like there's something else I should be doing. But there's nothing else to be doing, so... And just to make sure, now I feel kind of paranoid. Oh. Did I pick everything I was supposed to pick up? At previous level? No! Darn it! I feel like I was missing something there. It's towards... Is that really towards the end? Yeah, kinda. Just pay attention when we get to those little... Oh. The little accordion types of things. I'm getting excited. Why am I getting excited? Stop going so quickly, man. I'm here to relax. Just because we're playing harder levels doesn't mean I can't still enjoy the whole like relaxation benefit of playing this game that I originally touted it had for me when I first started this Let's Play. Like, music itself is still relatively calming music too. I guess it won't hurt to pick up the little thing down there. It's junk, but okay, that's cool. Yeah, it wouldn't have been as likely to happen if I had a marble with higher slide. But regardless, I'm still pretty okay with the slides down the marble. Because it's only like split-second things you need to do that are really impeded by the marble's somewhat low slide stat. That, and it's just kind of annoying these accordion types of things have the edges that they do, those little angled corners. It's really easy to get caught on those. Oh, come on! Alright, get up. It stops you from getting onto them as quick as you'd like a lot of the time, regardless of your slide stat. Okay. This game requires a nice touch and feel for which way is exactly forwards or left or right, so you don't end up veering off to one side. At least if you're trying to be quick about it. Alright, so now I see where this green gem is. Right over here. Do I want to hit the checkpoint first? I certainly could. Well, will I be able to get back to this thing after I hit the checkpoint, though? I probably will be able to get back to this track, but I don't really want to test my luck. It's not like I can't just come back. Okay. After falling like that. So all is well. See, part of being able to enjoy this game as something relaxing is not getting frustrated when you fall. It requires patience, but if you can give this game that, then the game will give other things to you. Is how I would put it. It's kind of a two-way deal sort of thing. Also, Anthony is pretty much invisible against that corner of the screen, because it's the darkest corner of the background. Of course, he's the darkest thing. Be a nice little black ant. Yeah, I'm very careful, Anthony. Not worry yourself. Maybe all too careful just right then. Sorry, I nearly... Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't try to go for that checkpoint, because I want to actually be able to get back very easily. Get the range gem. Now we should be okay, though. I don't think there's anything tough left, aside from this little drop there. Darn it, game. I don't like dropping onto those things at all. It's just so easy to bounce off like that. Like, I don't really have a problem with bouncing otherwise. But on this, I just keep bouncing off to the side. I think the issue is if you're not perfectly balanced, when you land on those, you'll end up hitting one side after the other, and that'll make you bounce off to one side. I don't know how to handle that, really. It's getting really annoying. So everything else is going really smoothly. Yeah. I'm not even sure which way I'm leaning too much, honestly. I might actually be leaning too much towards the side that I'm bouncing away from. So try leaning it to the other side. I'm still bouncing off that way. That's really... No, did I bounce off the other way that time? I think I did. I might know how to address this issue. Marble? Like, it just bounces too much. There's not really much of anything else to it. It seems like you have to hit it perfectly. Ah, I think I've had that time too. I was just getting too quick. Well, enjoy the extra long episode, guys, I guess, if you happen to enjoy watching me fall off the same thing multiple times in a row. I don't usually encounter many moments like this in this game, though, where I keep failing at one thing. But it's also a very strange issue where I just kinda keep falling. I'm as neutrally positioned as I can manage. But I still bounce off. Why is that? And the one time that I didn't bounce off, I actually managed to stay in place really well. What if I just... Or just tilt myself the other way more? No, I don't think that really helped. Just add more speed into the equation, essentially. There's not a gem I need, so I can't just jump to the finish from here either. I actually need to pick this... I actually need to land right here. How does one do this? Like... I don't really see any way to get down to that, other gem without getting past this. If I can get past this one part, it's all okay, but... I'm getting excited. It's odd. I just don't remember having this issue in this game. There we go, see? That time I saw I managed to drop a lot more softly, I guess because I actually kind of hugged the wall as I was falling down. It's really odd. Pretty easy. Anthony, it took me 7 minutes. New dream stuff. Yeah, the things that you unlock don't unlock, but the junk parts that you collect throughout this game don't always make a lot of sense. Anyways, we have that green gem now. So you got what you needed there. So that will, finally be everything for this episode of Let's Play Marble Saga Kororinpa. We're exploring pretty much everything in the world and plenty without as well. But for now, it's time we go home. So I'll see you guys next time's episode of Let's Play Marble Saga Kororinpa. Right here, as always, at Anthony's house. No one to talk to? No one to talk to. Anthony doesn't feel like seeing anything, does he? Nope. But I'll see you guys. We could all reuse some relaxation, I think. And I will have more information on how to collect the different balls and whatnot next time as well. And I'll probably have a more concrete idea of whether or not I want to try to get those on screen or not. We'll see. There's still a good chunk of this game left, even though we've made it through most of the actual story levels. Maybe it wouldn't be so time-wasting to do a playthrough of this game on hard mode at one point. I just need to be able to complete the game in hard mode in the first place if I want to do that, though. We'll see. I have a lot more time to think about that, but maybe this Let's Play won't be as long as I originally thought it would be, which isn't really a bad thing. In any case, see you guys. Rest well.